This serve is without a doubt the most complex shot in tennis. Not only that, but it also the only shot we know for sure will happen in every single point of every match. With that in mind, and after seeing the struggles the most beginner and even many intermediate players have with their serve, I decided to put together this lesson to help you fix the most common mistakes players make when performing this crucial shot. So, if you're struggling with inconsistency, lack of control, or a lack of power, and it's affecting both your performance and your confidence on court, stay with me until the end of this video because I'm confident you're going to walk away with some game-changing tips. So, if we haven't met before, my name is Thiago and this is Next Level Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the new content I release every week. That way, we will continue improving our game with my tips while also helping our channel grow and reach more tennis players around the world. Let's get started. The first mistake most players make, and one that often leads to several other serving issues, is using the wrong grip. If you record yourself serving and notice that during the racket drop, the strings are facing upward, there's a good chance you're holding the racket with a forehand grip, such as semi-western or full western grip. These grips severely limit your ability to generate spin on the serve. They also make it extremely difficult to perform proper pronation. To fix this mistake, switch to the continental grip, just like Czech professional player Jakub Mansik. Place the base knuckle of your index finger and your heel pad on bevel number 2 of the racket handle. This grip will allow you to develop proper pronation, generate more spin, increase racket head speed, and ultimately build a more effective and reliable serve. Once you make this adjustment, you'll be giving yourself the foundation needed to unlock every type of serve in the game. The second mistake that prevents your serve from working properly is related to the toss. Many players lack confidence in their serve and as a result toss the ball too low. A low toss compromises the ideal contact point and consequently the trajectory of the ball over the net and into the service box. On the other hand, an excessively high toss isn't ideal either. When players toss the ball too high, they naturally lose control and accuracy over the placement of the toss. And contrary to what many people believe, a higher toss actually gives you less time to make contact with the ball. Why? Because if the ball reaches a peak that is much higher than your ideal contact point, it has a longer distance to fall. As it falls, it accelerates due to gravity, meaning it spends less time within the optimal contact point window. A high toss also disrupts the fluidity of the service motion. Since the ball remains in the air longer, players often feel the need to slow down or sometimes even pause the racket during the throw position. This interruption hurts the rhythm, timing, and acceleration of the serve. As we can see, the player on the left side of the screen uses an extremely low toss and consequently makes contact with the ball far too low. From release to contact, the ball stays in the air for only 0.28 seconds. At contact, notice how the player's elbow is positioned roughly at chin height. On the other hand, the player on the right side of the screen uses a slightly exaggerated toss. Even with a toss duration of approximately 1 second, combined with an incorrect grip, the contact point is somewhere higher. However, the arm angle and overall reach still don't come close to what we see from professional player Jakub Mansik. So grab your phone, film your serve, and analyze your toss. The ideal toss duration used by many of the world's best servers typically falls somewhere between 0.6 and 0.9 seconds. Focus on this detail and you build a much stronger foundation for your serve. And now, before we move on to the final mistake that's holding your serve back, I'd like to quickly introduce the products and service available through Next Level Tennis. If you like personalized help improving your technique, refining your match strategy, or choosing the ideal racket for your game, leave me a comment below or get in touch through the links in the video description and the pinned comment. Whether you're looking for a stroke analysis, tactical match review, or racket consultation, I'll be happy to help you to take your game to the next level. And if you enjoy looking great both on and off the court, be sure to check out the Next Level Tennis Apparel collection. Created by a tennis player for tennis players, our merchandise combines comfort, style, and a passion for the game we all love. Don't miss out, check it out today. And now we've reached the final part of today's lesson. Let's talk about a detail that isn't discussed very often by coaches or players, but one that can have a huge impact on both the power and control of your serve. And that detail is the role of your non-dominant arm during the service motion. So let's break down exactly what this arm should be doing. To execute an effective serve, your non-dominant arm obviously has to toss the ball, the part everyone knows. But beyond the toss, it also needs to track and point toward the ball, remaining extended and vertical as you move through the trophy position. Then, as the racket begins to drop and accelerate upward, the non-dominant arm should start moving forward toward the opponent's side of the court before finally being pulled back towards the torso as the racket makes contact with the ball. When we analyze amateur servers, we often see that they fail to reach the trophy position with the non-dominant arm fully extended toward the ball. This creates a problem because it compromises the shoulder-over-shoulder alignment, one of the most important levers for generating racket head speed, upward drive, and an effective angle of attack on the serve. In addition, when the non-dominant arm is positioned too low, you lose the efficiency of the body's kinetic chain. The shoulder-over-shoulder action can no longer function like a powerful catapult, reducing both power and fluidity in the motion. Another common issue is that the non-dominant arm drops passively after the toss. Instead of helping stabilize and anchor the trunk, it simply falls away, limiting the body's ability to transfer energy into the hitting arm during acceleration. So, to put the finishing touch on today's lesson and eliminate these subtle mistakes that may be holding your serve back, study and copy the way Czech professional Jakub Mansik uses his non-dominant arm throughout the service motion. Master this sequence and you will create a stronger kinetic chain, generate more power, improve your consistency, and take your serve to a whole new level. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're serious about improving your game, don't miss the rest of our brand new series, The Most Common Tennis Mistakes. In every episode, we'll break down one of the biggest mistakes amateur players make and show you exactly how to fix it with simple, practical coaching tips you can apply immediately. Whether it's your serve, return, ground strokes, volley, or mat strategy, this series is designed to help you eliminate bad habits and start playing smarter tennis. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Thiago, and this is Next Level Tennis, tennis that actually works. I'll see you in the next video.